And we're live.
Over 11 months, it's probably like $1,500 and 1,000 hours. Do that, and you'll look like Kyle.
Yeah,
maybe if you have good genetics, also.
I think I responded fairly well to the drugs. I don't think I was an under responder or anything like that. But yeah, it's a real fucking commitment to do what I did in the time frame that I did it. I'll say that. Like there was just lots of times when I wanted to, like, part of being on probation helps some. Someone asked me yesterday if I felt like I could have done this while working a 9-to-5 job. I don't think so. Like not to the level that I did it. Because like it would be hard to get the workouts in. It'd be hard to get the cardio in. It'd be hard to get the meals in. It would have caused a lot of complications. And like, especially like, how do you work out at 3 a.m. and work a 9-to-5, right? Like that would have been so weird and difficult. Like it would have been hard to maintain that for 11 months.
Mm-hmm.
What was your dating life like during this? Because it's like, I remember back when I used to prep for bodybuilding shit, and I'd be like, my dates would be comprised of like one just like Diet Coke with rum in it or something. I would never be able to eat out with chicks, like nothing really exciting at all because I was so limited.
Yeah, I had to find ways to like have like date meals that like fit my macros right. One of them that's really good is hibachi, because they do like white rice and like filet mignon, and everything's pretty lean. So and vegetables. So I could, if I was gonna eat out, I would usually do like something like that, or I'd get fajitas and just not eat the beans and the tortillas. So I just eat like the chicken and the steak and the rice or something like that. I found a bunch of ways to like eat out while like sticking to the diet thing. And they'd be looking at me and I'd be like I'd be counting pieces of steak, like sliding them to one, or I'd be like looking at my steak and I'd like
bring a food scale with you to each day.
I was tempted to, but mostly
tempted to. You would have been absurd.
Like I pull out the fucking digital scale. I did what someone asked me, do you weigh your food? That's kind of crazy. Do you weigh it? And I'm like, yeah, you fucking weigh it, dude. I weighed every like gram of food I ate for the last year. Like I still weigh just about every gram of food I eat. Like I can kind of eyeball some things. Like I'm not weighing orange slices, but like if I'm eating meat and rice, like it's getting weighed to the gram.
Mm-hmm.
I do that too.
I want to know exactly what I'm eating, and like if I look fluffy one day, I want to know what caused it, right? Like I want to know what happened. But like mostly like I usually like have girls come to my house if I'm going to do some sort of a date night or something like that, and I'll just cook, and I would cook them something good, and then I'd have my awful meal.
Yeah,
yeah. Here's your baked potato, and like I showed you that Valentine's Day meal that I cooked, and it was like I had to cook a Valentine's Day meal for this girl while like sticking to my diet program. And I found a way to like make this like chocolate souffle that had, I thought I'd done such a good job. I was like, she's going to love this shit. I had found like these like microwave brownies on Amazon that are like all protein.
The beginning of any high quality souffle.
But it's more like a lava cake type thing. And to me, they're so good. It's like that lava cake from like Morton's you get. That's like that $30 molten thing. They're like, you have to order at the beginning of the meal so it'll be ready in time. To me, they're delicious, and I had found a way to use that like that Walden's chocolate sauce and that powdered peanut butter, like not PB Fit because that's got too many calories in it. I found
PB2?
Not PB2, still too many calories. I found some generic shit that's
you just smell a container of peanut butter nearby.
I found some generic powdered peanut butter that's like 20% fewer calories than the name brand shit. Wow. So like I would use that stuff, and I ate so much of that. And but I had made like this chocolate peanut butter sauce, and I'm like, here's dessert, and she's just like one bite, and I'm like, can I eat yours? Because they're like 180
I find girls can't.
Each.
Girls that don't do this shit, they can't appreciate anything that's not like real sugar food. So when you give them anything diet related, they're like, this is trash. I'm like, what are you talking about? This is amazing.
I made and like for like mashed potatoes, like I'm like doing the math in my head, like how many carbs are in the mashed potatoes that I'm making. And then I'm like separating that in half. And I'm like, oh my God, that's a tiny serving. Like this isn't even enough. So I'm like, now I'm making cauliflower, like mashed potatoes. So I'm adding cauliflower in and trying to hide it with like feta cheese, because there's like no calories in feta cheese, and just like Greek yogurt and stuff like that. So yeah, maintaining the diet model while like like cooking for a girl or like family members. Like you remember, like we talked about this. I skipped Thanksgiving and Christmas last year. You were like, what are you doing for Thanksgiving? I'm like, working out.
Yeah, I'm gonna work out, but I'm gonna inject myself and then I'm gonna work out again.
You're like, oh, that's that was one of the times I got praise from Derek, and I was like, yeah, we doing good. You're like, oh, that's great, because most people they do like a big Thanksgiving.
Friends and family just drag you down, Kyle.
Yeah, pretty much.
They'll never understand what we need.
You're like, Derek was like, it would have taken you a week to recover from a big Thanksgiving dinner. He literally said it, and I was like, you're goddamn right. We're a week ahead. We just like scooted a week ahead on in the foot race here. That's that. So like nothing for Thanksgiving. My Thanksgiving dinner was ground bison and fucking rice, and I loved every minute of it because I got to eat a lot of it that night. Because that would have been November 25th or whatever. So we're up at like 3,300 calories by that point, or maybe even a little bit more. So I was eating a lot right then.